This fan fiction and any related video are made purely for entertainment and imaginative purpose. It doesn't have any connection to either's real life. It's simply a fictional story made for enjoyment. I also just let you know there is a voiceover included. If that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to mute it. Otherwise, enjoy listening. While I was told the principal's office is in block A, but what on earth is going on here? Once she heard loud cheering sound of students, she walked towards the crowd of girls and boys circulating, and there was a boy who was beating another boy. Jungkook, you think you can rat us out on the din, huh? You think you're smart? The crowd, JK, JK, show him who rules. He's standing a few feet away, leaning casually against a pillar with crossed arm. He wears black t-shirt with top two buttons undone, sleeve rolled up, exposing his veiny forearm. A dark shift play on his lips, but his eyes are cold. Fine, stop! What do you think you are doing? Her voice drowned out by cheering before she can scream again. Then push off the pillar. Young, enough, JK. He had enough for today. Let him run. Jungkook stopped mid-punch, breathing heavily. He drops the boy who scrambled up, stripped away, terrified Jungkook with his mouth grinning at Taehyung. Just warming up, brother. He started to turn away the Smith, fading into a look of exhaustion and indifference, but that moment catch his eye. He turned his head to see Wine standing there. Time seems to stop his gaze, darkened, looking at her simple yet beautiful, her simple, elegant kurta, her minimal makeup, and righteous fire in her eyes. His eyes rolled over her. Something was interesting about her. Wine, you think this is amusing? Is it an educational institute or a street fighting ring? How dare you to let that happen? Hari, a girl with heavy eyeliner, short skirts, clear a part of Taehyung's fan club, stepped in front of, showing her shoulders slightly. Oi, fresher, who gave you permission to talk to Taehyung like that? Watch your mouth before I. Taehyung, his eyes snapped away from Wine's face to Hari. His expression darkened. Instantly, he raised his hand plumb out, silencing Hari without even looking at her. Back off, Hari. She freezed, hitting her teeth. She stepped back, glancing dagger at Wine, noticing Taehyung grew to this new girl. He takes slow, predator step towards Wine. The bad bomber slips us back into place. He thinks she's just a brave, foolish new student trying to be a moral hero. He decided to crush her spirit before she becomes a problem for his. She doesn't glance as he steps closer, thought she has to title her head back to look at in his eyes. She hold the ground. I'm waiting for an explanation. You cannot treat people like animals here. He stopped inch away from her face. He can smell her perfume, jasmine, and sudden it intoxicates him. But he forces a cruel chuckle. He looks her up and down, making a show inspecting her appearance. Taehyung, explanation. You must be new here, sweetheart. In the jungle, the lion doesn't explain himself to the sheep. He pulls back slightly to look into her stunned eyes. He smirks, turning sinister. And looking at you covered in this clothes, clenching your little file like a Bible, you definitely a lost sheep. Go home to your mommy, little girl. This college is for adult, not for a whose little saint pretending to have a backbone. When her eyes widened, she stunned into silence, her mouth slightly open. The sheer odyssey of a student speaking to her like this way was too much change. When she stared at him for a bit longer, her eyes burning with the silent cold intensity that contradicts her soft appearance. She doesn't scream or cry. Instead, she straightened her posture and gave him a look of pure, unadulterated pity. She turned on her heel and walked away, her head high, and the sound of her sandal clicking. He watched her retreat, the smirk on his face widening into a grin. He runs his hand through his messy hair, chuckling darkly to himself. Feisty one. Usually they run away crying. This one she has clown. Interesting. 30 minutes later, the classroom is buzzing with the noise of 50 students. The ceiling fan were noisily overhead, cutting through the humidity. Taehyung is sitting on the last bench, his legs stretched out on the desk. In front of him, Jimmy is scrolling his phone next to him. Jim, I hate the old pro pre-tried. Wonder who the replacement is. Probably another old guy with stick. Taehyung, who cares? I'm just here to keep up appearance. If they annoy me, they leave. Simple. Suddenly, the classroom door swing open. The room falls into hush silence as principal walks in, falling right behind him, carrying a register and duster wire. Taehyung, great. The principal. She must have gone running to him to complain about the hallway incident. Predictable. Principal, good morning, students. Settle down. I'm here to introduce a new addition to our faculty. Please welcome Miss Ryan. She's the new head of the English department and will be taking your lecture classes from today. Sitting in the row hat, he turns around with wide eyes, mouthing to Taehyung. Brother, isn't that? He ignored Jungkook, his legs broken wine. A mix of shock and sudden amusement hit him, but the man in him is thrilled. Well, damn, the ship is actually the ship heard. Wine. She placed a register on the desk. She scanned the room, her face sincere and professional. Her eyes swept across the row of students until they laid squarely on the bench. On Taehyung, she didn't look surprised. She offered a small, polite smile to the class. Wine. Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Y, and I expect discipline, punctuality, and an open mind in my class. Taehyung. Excuse me, principal sir. Left too fast. I think there is a mistake. Wine. Is there a problem, student? Taehyung. Yeah, big problem. You look too young to be a professor. What are you, 12? Did you get lost on the way to the nursery wing? Wine. I might look young. Yes, thank you for the compliment. Wine. But looking at you, you look a little too old to be sitting in a college classroom, judging by those wrinkles on your forehead and your desperation for attention. It seems like you failed the first year about 4 times. Are you planning to graduate before you need a walking stick, or is this your permanent residency? Taehyung, his jaw dropped slightly. The pen fell from his hand. He isn't used to be roasted, but instead of anger, a spark lightened up in his eyes. He ran his tongue over his teeth. Taehyung, ouch, ma'am, that hurts. But you know, maybe I kept failing on purpose. Maybe I was waiting for a pretty teacher like you finally to show up and teach me a lesson. Once she stared at him, the air circled with tension. She walked to the door, pulled it wide and open. She pointing a finger towards the corridor. One, well, unfortunately for you, I don't teach flirting 101 and I definitely do not tolerate trans in my classroom. Taehyung, trans. One, get out of my class right now and do not come back until you learn that a classroom is for studying, not for a pickup line that you wouldn't even work on a toddler. Taehyung, I'll be back, professor. Don't miss me too much. Fine, I'll try to survive. Close the door from the outside. Taehyung, she kicked me out. She actually kicked me out. God, she's dangerous. The corridor outside of the English classroom, the bell had just has rang, and students are pouring out. Taehyung is leaning against the wall, one leg crossed over the other, scrolling through his Instagram on his phone, completely unbothered by academic environment. Jimin and Jungkook are standing nearly, drinking juice boxes. And she stepped out of the classroom, dusting the chalk off her hand. She spotted Taehyung immediately. Her eyes narrowed at the sight of the device. In this college, phones are strictly prohibited in the academic block corridor. She walked up to him silently. Oi, who the? One, useless, you are calculating the tragedy of your failing grades on the device, Mr. Taehyung. Phone are not allowed in this corridor. Then, give it back, professor. I was just checking the time. You couldn't steal students' property. That's thief. Wine. It's called confiscation, not thief. Look it up in a diary. Oh, wait, you couldn't. I have your phone. Taehyung, come on, ma'am. Don't be so heartless. You know, you look really beautiful when you are angry, but you couldn't even look better if you just gave me my phone and agreed to have coffee with me. Wine. Mr. Taehyung, your flirting skills are as empty as your attendance record. If I wanted to have coffee with a child, I'll go to a daycare center. At least they know how to behave. Wine, you can collect this from the staff room after 4 pm. And now, move aside, you're blocking the oxygen. Jimin, daycare center. Bro, she just called your toddler again. She cooked you. Taehyung, she's got gut. I'll give her that. Mr. Han. Hello, Miss Wine. Welcome to the family. Wine. Hello, Mr. Han. physics department, but I'm an expert in chemistry too, if you know what I mean. You are very beautiful, Miss Vine. Vine, thank you, Mr. Han. That is kind of you. Mr. Han, being new is here is tough. The students are animals, but don't worry, I'm here. If you need help, anything, notes, company, a ride home. I have a scooter, very comfortable. Then he walks with the swagger, hands in his pocket. He's here to know and get his phone back, but he's still dead in his track. Then look at this old creep. Look at how close he's getting to her. Does he want to lose his teeth today? Visual pollution. Then he walks over loudly with his boot thundering against the floor to announce his presence. He stopped right behind Mr. Han's chair. Then, good afternoon, teachers. Sorry to interrupt the whatever. Mr. Han, Then, couldn't you see we are talking? What are you doing here? Then, I'm here for my phone, ma'am, and also Mr. Han, sir. Mr. Han, what? Then, be careful, sir. That button is fighting for its life. If it pops, it might hit ma'am in the eye. That would be a safety hazard. Why? And she choked on the water, quickly covering her mouth to hide her laugh. She looked at Taehyung with mix of shock and gratitude. Mr. Han, get out right now. I will report you to the day for this behavior. How dare you to talk about my tuition button like that? Taehyung, sir, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just worried about physics. According to the law of motion, if that button pop out, it will fly at the speed of a bullet. It could hurt our new pretty teacher. Taehyung, and besides, your stomach is entering her personal space before you do. You should give her some room to breathe. It's polite. When she bit her lips hard, a laugh bubbled in her throat. She quickly turned her head to a side, pretending to cough, covering her mouth with her hand, her shoulder shaking slightly. Mr. Han, you are impossible. I'm leaving, Miss Vine. I will talk to you later when this plot is gone. Damn. See, problem solved. The pest is gone. Vine, that was very disrespectful. Damn, you couldn't speak to a teacher like that. Damn. Respect is earned, professor, and that guy, he doesn't deserve it now. My phone? And she opened her door, take out this look like my smartphone, she hold it out, she doesn't let it go immediately. Then, admitted, ma'am, I saved you back there. You are looking for an escape route. You should be thanking me. One saved me. I can handle myself perfectly fine. And if you think this give you special privileges, one, I think you don't want your mobile phone back. Maybe I should keep it for another week just to teach you a lesson about manners. Then his eyes widened. He realized she isn't joking. She actually has the gut to do it. He quickly snatched his phone from her hand with lightning speed. Then, okay. You are dangerous. I'm going to keep your thank you, God. You are stricter than my grandmother. Wine. Goodbye, student. Close the door. Mysterious man. Yes, boss, we have a problem. Boss, I don't pay you for problems, I pay you for results. Where is the shipment? Mysterious man. The supply is incomplete, we are on short material. We need more. Boss, then get them. You have entire city, you have the university, thousands of students, young, healthy students who will notice it one or two. Mysterious man. The police patrols have increased, it is risky. Boss, I don't care about the risk. Do whatever it takes. Just be careful, make sure no one sees you, no one witness. If you fail, you will be the one on the operating table. Do you understand? Mysterious man. Understand, boss. I have sent the boys to the college tonight. It will be fresh target. Mysterious man. Time to go hunting. There, he's standing in the corner of the dark classroom, hidden from the door. He's not searching now. His posture is alert and straight. He holds his phone to his ear. His voice unrecognizable. It is deep, serious, and devoid of plainness. Damn, I checked the perimeter. The delivery van was spotted near the north gate. Tell the team to be ready. If they are trying to move the shipment tonight, we are interrupted. Do not blow my cover. One, is that a student bunking class and whispering, probably talking to a girlfriend? Not on my watch. Wine. She take a deep breath, sparing her strict teacher voice. She decided to catch him red-handed. She stepped into the room silently, her heels making no noise on the old carpet. She reached out her hand to grab the phone from behind. Damn. He hangs up the call with a one click. In a split second, he spins around, he grabs the wrist, reaching for him, and pull hard. One. Taehyung, Professor, you have bad habit of sneaking up on people. One. I wasn't. You were phone. Taehyung, what's wrong, ma'am? You seem frustrated. Did I scare you, or do you just like being in my arms? One. In your arms, don't flatter yourself, kid. I just tripped over your oversized ego. Damn, ouch. Savage as always, but I saw you shatter, man. You were nervous. Wine. I was startled, not nervous. There is difference. And you, what are you doing in the dark? Damn. Maybe I was just waiting for my favorite teacher to come to find me. Wine. Save the drama for the drama club, Taehyung, and get to the class. If I catch you looking in the dark again, I wouldn't just take your phone. I'll take your ID card. Wine. What's wrong with me? Why my heart racing? He's just a student, an annoying, arrogant student. Damn, that was close, too close. She's sharp. I have to be careful or she's going to get herself in trouble. Damn, I need to find the map of the old basement. While she's sitting at the corner table near the window, she's reading thick book. She looks very clean, pretty with the sunlight on her face. She puts her glasses up her nose. Damn, he blinks. He forgot about the map for a second. He just stared at her. Mr. Jason. Hello, Miss Wine. Are you preparing for tomorrow's lecture? Wine. Oh, hello, Mr. Jason. Yes, just reading a bit. How are you? Damn, look at him. Mr. Nice Guy with his perfect teeth. And look at her. She's smiling so sweetly. She never smiles at me like that. She only looks at me like I'm a bug. And he walks to Anne's table, pull out the empty chair next to her, drag it on the floor loudly, scream. The sound is awful. Everyone in the library turn to look. Fine. Damn, this is their library. People come here to read, not to make noise. Why? Reading is boring, Professor. Why are you looking at a book when you have a handsome masterpiece sitting right to you? Why? Masterpiece. No, I see a headache. Very loud, very annoying headache. Damn, you hurt my feelings. I saw you smiling at Mr. Jason. Why don't I get a smile? Am I not handsome enough for you? Damn, or maybe you were scared. Maybe if you smile at me, you will fall in love. Wine. Love. No, student. But you did remind me of something important. Damn. Really? Did I remind you to go on a date with me? Wine. Since you have so much energy to talk and disturb everyone, I think you need to use that energy for studying. Here is your extra homework. Damn. Write a 3,000 word essay on why silence is important in college. Must be submitted tomorrow morning by 8 a.m. You are joking, right? 3,000 words? This is whole book. I cannot write that much. My hands will fall off. One. If it is not on my desk by 8 a.m., you will get detention for 1 week. Have fun writing masterpiece. Damn, I hate my life. I should have stayed in the basement. She's a demon. A beautiful, cruel demon. Mr. Eastman, boss, I found the perfect hour. She's young, professional, live alone. She stayed in college late at night. Boss, is that safe? Will anyone miss her? Mysterious man. It is easy. She's smart, but she's alone. She's asking too many questions about the college secret. We need to silence her. Boss, good, go. Do it. Grab her tonight. Make sure no one see you. Damn. He's standing near the window looking at the city lights. He's wondering. He's himself quickly his deep voice and serious report. Agent officer, Agent we have good news and bad news. We caught one of the gang member near the docks. He talked, he confirmed that the gang is very active in the university. Damn, did he give any name? Who is the insider? Agent officer, he doesn't know the name. He only knows that someone from the college staff, a professor or admin. He's helping them move the, and but he gave someone else. He said they have specific target for tonight. Damn, a woman? Who is that? She's the student? Agent officer, we think she's a professor. They want to silence her because she was asking too many questions near the restricted block. I sending you the picture he gave us. Check your phone. Damn. One. Send a team to the college area now. Damn. Pick up the phone, man. One. Why are there no cabs today? It is getting so late. Marsman. Excuse me, miss. Can you help me? I'm looking for this address. Wine. I don't know this area well. Please ask someone else. Marksman. Just look at the paper. Look. Wine. Get away from me. Marsman. Get in the van now. Wine. She screams. She doesn't scream. She fights. She kicks the man hard between his legs. Marsman. Are you? Wine pull her hand free. The second man tried to grab her waist. She turned around, bite his hand so hard she can. Maskman too. Get her. Don't let her escape. Wine. Help me. Wine. Taehyung. Taehyung, don't move. Maskman, you want to die, kid? Taehyung, he dodged the first slash easily. He trained for this. He punched the man in his jawad, but the man is fast. He swings the knife against widely. Wine. Taehyung, your arm. Taehyung, the man makes him angry. His eyes turn pitch black. He realizes he cannot fight hand to hand. He with a wooden arm while protecting man. He reached behind his back. Taehyung, wrong move. Wine. Taehyung, you are bleeding so much. Taehyung, I'm fine, Wine. It's just a scratch. Are you okay? Did they hurt you? Wine. I'm fine, but you saved me. Taehyung, Wine, your hands are shaking. When she finished, the Kenoto stepped back. He's looking at his face, the moonlight hits his sharp and he looks dangerous, mysterious, and terrifying handsome. Wine, who are you, Taeyang? A student who doesn't carry a and a student doesn't fight like a soldier. Who are you really? Taeyang, I'm someone you should have never met, Wine. Destiny played a cruel game with us. But now that we are here, listen to me carefully. Taeyang, you are not safe. Those men, they know your face. They know where you work. They will come back. You cannot go home tonight. Wine, what do you mean? I have to go home. I live alone. My parents are in village. There is no one else here. Young, that's make it worse. If you are alone, you are an easy target. You cannot survive alone against them. Wine, not tonight. Wine, okay, I trust you. Young, come with me. My bag is here. Wine, she walks in slowly around, looking around. It doesn't look like a college student's room. It looks like a command center. Young, sit down. I need to get the first aid kit. Why no? You sit. I will do it. Young, I lied to you, Professor. Wine. I figured that out when you pull out again. Dang, I'm not a student. I'm not failing my classes because I'm stupid. I'm a secret intelligence officer I was sent to the university undercover. Why? An officer? Undercover? Dang. Yes, we have been investigating a ring of humans. Dang, but I didn't expect it to find you. You were not part of the plan, Ryan, but now you are their list. That means protecting you in my new mission. Fine. So the bullying, the teasing, the flirting was all just a lie, acting. Saying the bullying was acting, the teasing was a cover, but the flirting and wanted to be near you, that might not have been part of the script. Fine. She finished the tapping bandage on his arm. She stepped back, whipping her hands on her kurti. She looked exhausted. The clock on the wall reads 11:30 p.m. Yeah, here, you couldn't sleep in those work clothes. The bathroom is to the left. Take a shower if you want. Why? And she takes the t-shirt. It's soft and smell like mint and wood. She nods silently, goes to the bathroom. Taehyung, it fits you well. Wine, it's a tan Taehyung, but thank you. Wine, so what is the plan? Where do we sleep? Taehyung, you can take the bed. You need rest after everything that happened. Wine, and you? Taehyung, I'll take the sofa or the floor. I'll sleep in worst-place jungle bunkers. A carpet is luxurious to me. Wine, don't be ridiculous. You have a knife wood deep enough to need stitches. If you sleep on the tiny sofa, you roll over, crush your arm, bleed out, and I will be explaining to the police why there is a dead undercover officer in my cat. Taehyung, always so dramatic. I told you I'm tough. I don't need comfort. Wine. This isn't a sofa, Taeyang. It's a terror device. You are injured, you are taking the bed. Taeyang. And let a lady sleep on the floor. My grandma would raise from her grave to slap me. No, take the bed. That's an order, professor. Wine. And I'm telling you, as your teacher, that logic is more important than your ego. You need to heal so you can protect me. If your arm will fall off, who will going to shoot the bad guys? Me. Damn, fine, you win, but I'm not letting you sleep on the floor, neither. The bed is big, we share. I'll stay on the left, you stay on the far right. I promise I wouldn't bite. Useless, you asked me to. And shut up, just shut up and get in the bed. Damn, Wine, Wine. Damn, are you scared? Wine, a little. Today was a lot. Damn, he shift even in the dark. She feel him more closer, not touching, just closer. He's present, feel the empty space. Damn, you don't have to be scared. I'm right here. I have a pen under my pillow. I'm very light sleep and nothing is going to touch you. Wine, for a student who failed first year 4 times, you are surprisingly reliable. Damn, and for a strict teacher who gives 3,000 word essay as a punishment for surprisingly good at bandaging. Wine, don't get it used to. The essay still due. Damn, you are evil. Go to sleep, man. Wine, good night, officer. Damn, this is bad. This is very bad. I'm supposed to protect the target, not fall for her, but she's different. She fights back. One, she's in deep sleep. She has a habit of cuddling with her pillow tightly. She sits, narrowing her legs over the pillow, peering her face into the warmth. It smells really good like milk and musk, and it feels hard and warm. It's breathing. One, her eyes flutter open slowly. Her vision is blurry. She sees black t-shirt. She closely look up. Taeyang. He is wide awake. He's lying on his back, one arm behind his head, and the other, the injured one, resting on his stomach. He looking down at her with a lazy amusement. One particularly lying top of him, her legs thrown on his waist. Taeyang. Good morning, professor. Is the pillow comfortable? Wine. Her eyes widen in horror. She fresh. Reality hit her like a truck. She's flirting with the student. She's flirting with the secret agent. And I wasn't. I thought. Taeyang, you thought what? That I transfer into a pillow you hold on tight, Wine. You're surprisingly aggressive, Clouder. Wine, she bite her lips, looking down, trying to find a savage comeback, but her brain has stopped working. She looks so soft and so flustered.